Hey everybody, welcome to my video review of the Hyundai Sonata. If any of you watched my Facebook videos I posted a few days ago when I first rented this car, those were kind of amusing little snippets of me realizing for the first time that it's a self-driving car. And to be honest, it's not really a self-driving car. A self-driving car would mean like the Tesla, where it drives itself completely, and this car doesn't do that. This car is more limited in its, and what it does, it's more of a driver assist function, and that's what I'm going to show, demonstrate what it can do. On long stretches of highway like this, it's actually a really excellent feature, as I'm going to show you here in just a minute. So it's kind of like flying, right? You have your takeoff, then you've got your long stretch of your flight where you do nothing, and then you've got your landing, and that's a lot like highway driving. You know, like right now we just got off the exit there to get some food for lunch. Now we're back on the highway again, so that would be our landing and our takeoff basically. And now we're in our cruise. Got 106 miles before we get to Lansing. Got 164 before I get home. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the features here real quick. It's got adaptive cruise or automatic cruise control to where it sets the spacing between you and the front car. My motorcycle has that. My BMW R1250 RT, my 2021, has that feature. So it once you set the distance and the speed, it maintains your distance and your speed from any other vehicle that's in front of you. This also has lane assist warning system, which is right here. So if you go if you hit a line, let's see, yeah, it pulls you back and alerts you like that. So that's pretty cool, but that's not really the driver assist portion. Let's see if it does it here. Yeah, I can feel it in the steering wheel, but it didn't really do anything. So now I'm going to turn on the actual driver assist program. Ahead. Oh, well, thank you, Google, for that. All right, and it has Android Auto, so it does the music and the your navigation from your phone. So there is no real GPS built into this. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the cruise right now, and I'm going to set the cruise. I have it now set at 74 miles an hour. Once we get past the speed trap up here, I'll probably set it on 80. And now I'm going to press this button right here, which sets my distance. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it shows that a car in front of me right now, and it's flashing, letting me know. See, so that now the car's further away, so it's not showing it. And I'm going to change that a little bit. I can bring it down to be a closer spacing between me and the front car. I'm going to raise my my cruise to 78, and now I'm going to press this button right here, and that turns on the green steering wheel right here. So now the car is actually driving itself, and you'll see we got this FedEx truck. It'll start slowing down because of the adaptive cruise, and of course it navigates the turns on the highway just fine. It's very good for what it does, and it's very limited in its scope, but it's perfect for long distance highway driving. You do have to occasionally touch the wheel. It'll badger you to touch the wheel just to make sure you're still awake. And you can set that, how often it does that. I've got it set at the default, which is the high setting, so it's going to ask me quite a bit to keep touching the wheel in order for it to stay active. It has a very strange default position. It shuts off. So if you don't touch it within a certain amount of time, it'll literally shut off. So at that point, if you're asleep, I guess the first time you have to make a turn, you'll just run off the road. So I think it's an odd default feature. The other thing I think is odd about this is in the center right here where the cars are, and it shows the 2 lanes on both sides, it's all white, and I think it should be green when it's active. I know on my BMW motorcycle it's green, and when it isn't green any longer, then I know it's not working. And to me that makes sense because it's easy to see real quick in a glance if it's green or not. This actually goes either white or gray. So depending on how well you tell your colors apart, or how good your eyesight is, you might not notice the white versus the gray as being a big difference. So I think that's an issue. I think it should be green. Be my only complaint about that. But you see how well it works. I've been talking the whole time and basically driving. So once I get this next car to pass here, I'm going to jump in the left-hand lane, and we'll get set up to spend some time hands-free driving. So when I turn off the when I hit the blinker, it shuts off the automatic cruise, and it shuts off the driver assist. When I turn it back on, you'll see the in a second here, the steering wheel go green, which it just did. So now we're back into the driver assist portion, and the cruise turned back on. The active cruise is now back on. So as you can see, now we're getting up to 78 miles an hour. So at this point, I'm gonna get into my driving position here, which is I've been doing most of my trip. And so it's a lot like a first-class flight, actually. In fact, you know, most first-class flights, you do have food. So I think while we're going down the road here, I'm going to go ahead and have lunch. Stopped at Culver's. They have really, really good fish sandwiches. We bump up the cruise a little bit to get a little faster here to pass this car. And there you have it. So I can enjoy my lunch. Get some music going here, maybe. There we go. Oh, get my ketchup for my fries here. There we go. Oh, that's a good song. The stereo is pretty good, surprisingly, for what it is. But there you go. See, this makes it a very nice, comfortable ride, I think, for long trips. You can occasionally check your email and stuff like that. I wouldn't read a book because it is going to badger you at some point to touch the wheel. So you got to keep your eyes, you know, focused on the front. You don't want to get too lackadaisical with it. But in order to basically, you know, take your shoes off, sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenery, it's really a great feature. Now, some odd things about this. You would think this feature would be on a nicer car. I mean, this car doesn't have remote start. It doesn't have a heated wheel. It doesn't have heated seats. And I just think that's almost criminal in a way because, you know, you've got all these other luxury appointments. It's a good running car. It's very comfortable. It's gotten great gas mileage the whole time I've had it. And these features right here are very nice. I like the Android Auto, a very cool feature. Your phone, your GPS, the music. You can control everything off your phone from it. So it all works real well. See, we've been going quite a while now, and it hasn't asked me to touch the wheel. It's kind of odd the way it does it. Sometimes it asks a lot. Sometimes it hardly ever asks. So. I think I want to enjoy my lunch here. But that's pretty much it. So the rest of this video is just going to be me driving, sitting back and listening to music. So thanks a lot for watching. Hang out if you like.
Can you see me lying? Can you see why I pretend? Can you feel me thinking? Would you save me if I fail? I would love to love you. I would love to be your man. But your loneliness, please leave me. everybody's happy. Been turning around, looking for a friendly light. But I see nothing. No eyes on me.